So after Sayer left again, I received a call from the lady, but I was working. I was making a delivery. So I was like, once I stop, I would, call her and see what's going on. So once I got stopped, my daughter ended up calling me and was like, Mommy, Sayer left again. The lady's here at the door or whatever. I said, well, let Sayer in and let her know that I will, I'm not there. I will talk to her later. And so my daughter telling Sayer, come on in the house. So she comes in or whatever, and then she tells the lady, she was like, hey, my mom's not here. She's at work, but when she gets off, I'll let her know to call you. And she was like still trying to talk to her. My daughter's like, she just slammed the door in her face because she's like, there's nothing for us to talk about once I didn't tell you my mother's not here. So I ended up calling the lady. And I'm like, hey, my daughter just told me you left my house. I'm like, what's going on? She was like, oh, Sayer came to my house today, so I just wanted to bring her back home. I said, okay. She said, well, your daughter slammed the door in my face. I'm trying to see. I don't know what that was about. And I said, well, she doesn't know you. She told you that I wasn't home. So that's it. She's like, okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. But when you get back, we're going to have a talk, a serious talk. I said, honey, we can talk right now. What's going on? What's up? And so she was like, well, when you picked up Sayer yesterday and you left, my daughter came to me crying, talking about the reason why she lied to you and me was because Sayer told her that she's getting abused. I said, say what? She was like, yeah. I said, so did Sayer tell you she's getting abused? And she was like, no. I said, did you see any bruises on her? She was like, no, but I am a social worker. And as a social worker, I have to make a report, even if it's true or not. And I said, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I said, but didn't you tell your daughter that her father was going to whoop her ass when he got home? Yes, I did. I said, so you don't think she made up that lie? Like she lied to me at the door. She lied and told me that my daughter wasn't in your house and she was. And she was like, well, that's not her. That's not her. I said, that's fine. You can make whatever report. I don't care. That's fine. And so I called my cousin, who's like my brother, because we grew up together. His mom raised me and my youngest sister. And I called him and I was like letting her know, like, hey, this is like my brother. I was like, he had Sayer. He knows what type of behavior she have. Oh, y'all trying to jump me? This is a jump. I said, it's no jump, ma'am. We're just trying to give you an understanding of what's going on because you don't know what type of child you had in your house. And so he was like, ma'am, we not trying to jump you. He's like, I just want to let you know this is like my sister. He was like, I had Sayer. I was helping with her. And, she had me food thinking this. He was like, but I can assure you no one is abusing her. And so she was like, oh, yeah, it's just my job as a social worker. And but I understand because I had a child that had behavior. She's an adult now. And I had to kick her out because she was trying to disrespect me. And I was going to kick her ass. And me and my husband used to chastise her all the time because she would run away. Somebody made a report on me. It's okay. People can make reports. She's like, but I understand. But she's like, I did talk to my husband before I made a decision. And I told him what our daughter said. And he was like, honey, before you start getting into people's business, you need to make sure you got your ducks in a row before you make allegations like that. You need to find out yourself what's going on. And so she was like, and I did. And I knew I should have listened to my husband. I said, well, did you find any bruises on her? Did she tell you? Because she had her. She brought her back to the house. She was like, no, she didn't. I was like, oh, okay. So I asked my daughter. I said, did you tell that young lady that I abused her that? Mm-mm. So where did she get it from? So is it something she made up? Do you think she was afraid of her dad? Okay, so what happened? Tell the truth.
Okay. So when I was getting off the bus from DAP because I got in trouble at school, her mama came up to me. She was like, hey, are you getting abused at home? I was like, no, I just want to get out the house. She was like, are you sure? And she gave me her number. And then I threw it away.
Why did you throw it away?
Because I didn't need it.
But this is why you can't go around making accusations like this about people. So did you tell her that? Or did you tell her daughter that?
Mm-mm. I didn't tell me. When I was in the room, we was doing TikToks, we was watching TV, we was going outside playing on the trampoline. I never told her nothing.
So she's just like, I don't understand why you would want to play with somebody that's lying on your mind. Like, that's detrimental. That's like a serious lie that can mess somebody's life up if, But I already knew. I wasn't worried about it because I knew that it wouldn't have been true if whoever would have came over. But this is the kind of things that can happen when kids are going out doing stuff they don't got no business doing, being places they don't got no business being at. Yeah. So anyway, there is another part, and I'm going to tell you later because I'm running out of time. I'm not doing 10 minutes.